We are live too sweet on the Willie Does Wrestling YouTube channel on youtube.com. Welcome back. This is your boy Willie Does Wrestling rocking the no camera today. Instead, I am Bubbles playing the guitar. And with me, as always, to my right, the closest to me, it is the heel himself, the optimistic, the fantasy booker himself, Wolf Ferris. And right to the far right, it is Dylan of the Last Week in Wrestling podcast, speaking for himself and for tonight. Asa and K Fabulous, no bones about wrestling. He will be giving their predictions throughout the night. So we kind of spoiled what this podcast, unscripted podcast, is about. This is the Summerslam 2023 predictions. We're going to go over all the matches that are official right now, and we're going to give our picks and why. This could be a short one. But if anyone is interacting right now in the chat, they are more than welcome to leave their picks over in the comments. So, boys, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Well, there are
Yeah.
8 matches official right now. Keep in mind, folks, this is as of August 1st. So on SmackDown, there might be a shit ton, or on Twitter, whatever. So this is of the official card as of August 1st. So we're going to go bottom to top. And first off, it is the SummerSlam Battle Royale. The confirmed participants right now are LA Knight, Sheamus, Tommaso Ciampa, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Alpha Academy. But of course, there could be way fucking more, probably all tag teams. So we'll go left to right for all these. I will start, and my pick with everybody saying LA Knight. This is the one thing that they need LA Knight to win right now, because if they don't, if
Oh,
he will be fumbled like 100%. Like LA Knight, I don't know what the fuck WWE does not see in him. So at least have him win a fucking pointless battle royal.
the
That's
thing
all
is,
I ask,
they
Hunter.
do see in him. They do see in him, and they're not doing it.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
That's probably worse than them not seeing anything in him. They're seeing him, and they're choosing not to.
Yeah, but
Yes.
my one pick out of everybody, it's got to be LA Knight to win this pointless ass Slim Jim SummerSlam
Well, you,
Battle Royale.
I think they get Slim Jims for life or something as the winner.
No, probably not.
No. Oh, so well, that's a
That'd
better
be a
win than
pretty
an
good prize.
opportunity. Yeah, it's a better
It's
fucking
a pretty
prize
good
than
prize.
a title opportunity that's going to give them nothing.
If I was booking, I would say like the winner at least gets a mid card title opportunity. You know, IC or US. But no, well. So Wolf, who's your pick to win the SummerSlam Battle Royale presented by Slim Jim?
If LA Knight does not win this, he literally needs to pull a Sasha and Naomi and walk out. That
Facts.
day. That day,
Facts.
he needs to walk out and be like, I'm never coming back. Like, I'm sick of it. Like, they're seeing him. They're seeing how great he is. They're seeing how over he is. And they're choosing not to pick him. They're choosing not to push him. Like,
Yeah, I don't understand that. I do understand your frustration. Like, you know, we had what? The US Invitational, Money in the Bank, um, you know, and he didn't win either of those. So
yeah.
this battle royal is really the last resort for me, and I guess it is also for you, Wolf.
Yeah,
But
really.
so your pick is LA Knight.
Has to be. Who else is it gonna be? Unless
I don't
they
know.
Chad Gable.
Yeah, Chad Gable would be a very good pick. I wouldn't mind Gable. Um, but anyways,
if it gets them IC title shot, fine. I mean,
oh
I'd
yeah,
still
especially
take
after
LA
Monday.
Knight, but I'd be okay with Gable.
Okay. Dylan, who is your pick?
I'm gonna go Chad Gable.
Oh,
I really don't trust the WWE to do anything special with LA Knight. Even if they do give him this win, I feel like this isn't going to do anything that the fans want it to be, a title shot or any type of opportunity. And if they do give him an opportunity for a title shot, um, they might cost them or might not give him a long enough reign or have him lose in some shitty way down the road. So, of course, the easy answer, of course, is LA Knight. And that was my original pick. But after last night with Chad and the fact that the Alpha Academy are very over,
That's true.
I wouldn't mind seeing Chad Gable be one of the first ones to get a title opportunity or shot at the mid card title scene, and that also includes the U.S. belt.
And the thing is, it would kind of make sense, especially since Gable said, uh, like out on Raw Talk, he said, like, Gunther, handle your business. On the other side of SummerSlam, I'll be waiting. So Gable wants Gunther.
Yeah,
yeah.
so I think it'd be cool. I mean, it's definitely another thing I think fans do want down the road, but of course, everybody wants LA Knight, which is totally understandable. I do as well, but I'm going to go with a safe pick here, and I'm going to say Chad Gable. But Asa and Kay, representing No Bones, both have Mr. L.A. Knight to win the Battle Royale as well. I'm assuming their answers are probably the same as all of ours. If it was him to win, give him a mid card shot or something like that. But I won't speak for them. I just will say that their choices were both LA Knight. So
I
Okay,
got
that
one
so
thing to
oh,
ask us all, I guess. Um, do you guys see which superstars would you like see in this battle royal that is not announced yet?
both Street
Bronson Reed,
Profits. Yeah, Bronson Reed. I would also see.
Gargano. This would be a perfect place to debut him again. Him and
Yeah,
Tommaso
he's
could start
cleared.
working together.
Yeah, and that could be a
Like,
good DIY reunion tease.
oh, Johnny, yeah,
Yeah, Johnny Gargano.
yeah, that would.
Uh, Akira Tozawa. I see in it. Apollo Cruz.
I have a pick that might be a little unexpected. It
JD McDonald.
does involve a return from
Oh,
injury.
Randy
Uh,
Orton.
no,
I
Big
wouldn't
E,
put him in that. Oh, Big E.
Big E.
Wow. Or Kofi.
Yeah, put Kofi.
Okay,
Well,
all
Kofi
the
is
New Day,
injured. Yeah,
all the
all the
New
New
All
Day,
the
Day
new
in there.
day.
all
Oh yeah,
three New
well,
Day.
at least Xavier Woods in would be in that battle royal. At least Xavier Woods be the only
Could
one.
be.
So,
But Big E would be a nice return. And I think that's a nice spot to put him in.
yeah,
Because I
that's
feel
the
like
thing too. It was like I think everyone's expecting Bray or Randy, but imagine if
yeah.
Big E is just the big return that like nobody expected.
I would be happy with it. Honestly, it's definitely going to be very nice to see him back.
I'd be
Battle Royale would be
satisfied.
the perfect spot to bring him back in and showcase his talent. Have him like loosen up a little bit as well, and from being a little rusty and everything. I know he's probably been training in the
Especially since
performance
he's
center,
been
but
out and
still,
about lately, and it wasn't too long ago that he was an MC in Detroit, so he already knows the place.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
and
no,
he
that'd be
was
a
in
nice
a
return.
Celebrity Family Feud not too
Yeah, he was
long
on the
ago.
cellar. I watched that. That was a good episode.
I need to watch it. So it is 5 for LA Knight and 1 for Mr. Chad Gable.
Four for LA Knight.
I said 5 because Sean in the chat said LA Knight.
I'm
I'm
not. Yeah.
counting the chat.
Yeah. I didn't. I don't have the chat up. I have
I
us
miss
just
Big.
on our
Yeah,
screen.
I miss Big E.
Yeah, I miss Big E too, Sean. Yeah, Big E needs to come back. It will soon. Um, Coming up next is Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler in an MMA rules match, which I guess the only way to win is by knockout or submission. So Obviously, I will go first again. And if this is indeed Ronda Rousey's last match in the WWE, I would have to say Shayna Baszler gets the win. Rousey puts Baszler over, and Baszler turns into the star that, well, at least Wolf and I knew that she is supposed to be. Dylan never really checked out her days on NXT.
I wanted to kick
So
her fucking block off.
yeah, Shayna better win here, and if she does, I can definitely see them at least having her challenge for the WWE Women's Championship. I think she should win the belt at some point in the near future. But Shayna for me. So Wolf.
Um, Regardless of whether this is indeed Ronda Rousey's last match in WWE, Shayna needs to win here. Uh, if I have to sacrifice Ronda Rousey in order for Shayna Baszler to get the recognition and she deserves, so be it. Yes, sacrifice.
I would have
I am
thrown
offering her
her
to the
to
bench.
the wolves a long time ago.
Yeah,
Long
well,
time ago.
that's you because yeah,
All right.
I'm
It's one
not.
lady
No,
I can't get behind. It's one lady I can't get behind.
Not even shots. You could get behind Shotzi.
Yeah, absolutely.
Huh.
Especially with the
uh,
new gimmick and what she's doing it for. Absolutely. But
Okay.
not Ronda after everything that transpired.
I don't
No.
hate Ronda, but if it means sacrificing her at the altar of uh
Get her
whatever
outta here.
gods
Get
you
the
all
trash
pray
out. She's
to
been
get
stinking
Domino
for
The
a
away.
altar of
while.
Vince McMahon.
The altar of Vince McMahon. Yeah. So be it. If it's to get the recognition Shayna deserves, yeah, I'll
Get her
go.
ass back to the UFC.
I'll say this. It's on the topic of Ronda and Shayna. Uh, the junkies, shout out to Eric and Chris. They had a great episode where they were talking about Ronda and their whether or not she's going to go down as a celebrity Hall of Famer or wrestler, and it's kind of unanimous that everyone's selecting her as a wrestler going down in the Hall of Fame instead of as a celebrity for all the things that she has done
Oh yeah, she's a
in the ring
multi-time
and stuff.
champion, and she was
No,
full
I know,
time.
I
So
understand, but I of course disagreed with that. So Chris, I still disagree with that, and I still want to have that conversation with you, buddy. But no, I still am not picking
Nah,
Ronda
she's
over
gonna
this.
get the Warrior Award.
oh no.
A joke. That's a joke.
I know that's a joke. They would give it to anyone else but Ronda Rousey for the Warrior
Yeah,
Award category.
I choose Shayna Baszler as well, and so does Asa and Kay.
Okay.
I think this is a straight sweep for this one.
This is a
match.
clean sweep. This is so four of
yeah.
us and
No
three.
one, no one
That's
can
7-0 for Shayna Baszler in
Yep.
this MMA rules match. I want to thank
Yeah.
everyone else for tuning into the stream as well. We're at 5 live viewers right now.
Go.
Simultaneously, so it seems like this is going to be a good one. So yeah, clean sweep for Shayna Baszler in this MMA rules match, and yeah, no, Ronda goes back to the UFC, gets beat up, and then she'll be back. Don't worry.
Go home. Just go home, rest,
She'll probably
recover.
go home.
Go
just
She
hang
needs
out
to
with
go
your
to her
kid.
farm.
Yeah, go to your kid. Enjoy your family. Like, thanks for
Go
the
to your
memories or
farm.
whatever you want to call it. You know, I appreciate the instant replays of you getting knocked out in the UFC twice. Like, thanks. I appreciate all that. But like now you can go home and like just hang out with your kid and whatnot. Just don't come back in the ring anymore. I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
Can't wait for the 2024 Royal Rumble. She becomes a surprise
Fucking
entrant again.
I'm going to scream from the Raptors. Everybody in Detroit and fucking Canada are gonna hear me.
Yeah.
What?
I will say though, what's it called? That promo pack, that like video package. I saw the video package of Ronda and Shayna on Raw, and wow, that was like crazy. That was like deep shit.
Yeah. When Ronda
Yeah.
cried, I laughed.
Mo, me too.
Yeah, I couldn't. I'm
I
sorry.
I
She's
didn't.
preparing for the
like,
tears
Yeah,
for her
those
UFC
are
days.
crocodile tears. Those are the teardrops they put when you go to the doctor's office.
Well,
That
Shayna
ain't
cried
real.
too.
Yeah, it
Shayna
was
cried too
real.
in those promos.
I
Yeah.
felt that. I felt
Yeah,
Shayna's pain.
I felt Shayna crying because like she was
Yeah.
talking about like Rhonda's kid and like how she was the first one to, and outside of Rhonda's husband and mom, to hold
Yeah, she's the
Rhonda's kid.
godmother.
Oh
Yeah,
shit! I
And
didn't
she's
yeah.
even
like,
hear
now
that.
that
Oh
now she's gonna
wow.
grow up knowing and hating me for what I'm about to do to her mom on Saturday. And I hope so. I hope so. I hope she knocks a block off.
Yeah, this new gimmick of Shayna Baszler needs to be fucking, the woman. I don't give a fuck what anybody
Yeah.
says. Shayna Baszler needs to be that woman that she should have been when she got called up to the main roster, and hopefully beating Ronda Rousey can bring her to that status. But now we move on to the Intercontinental Championship as Gunta takes on Drew McIntyre. And this is a hard one for me because I love both men and I don't care really who wins. And it's like my heart tells me Drew McIntyre, but my mind tells me Gunther. Gunther is going to surpass Honky Tonk, which I think he will in like mid September. He surpasses Honky Tonk Man. And they're not going to have Drew beat him like right as Gunther's going to beat the Honky Tonk Man's record. So it's like
All
that
right.
would be like highway robbery if they have Drew do that. Have Drew dethrone him at like Payback or Fastlane, you know? Because Triple H loves his long-term booking. This rivalry won't really be over, or have Drew pin Chad Gable in a triple threat. Gunther is protected, you know? SummerSlam, I say Gunther picks up the win.
Okay.
Wolf.
Uh, I'm going to say what's it called? Same thing. Gunther. Because yeah, they're definitely going to want him to surpass Honky Tonk, and there is one annoyance I have. Because in my mind, there's only one person who should dethrone Gunther, and he is not going to the main roster anytime soon because it seems like HBK wants to hold him hostage, um, as he did with Breaker. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with Dragunov, but yeah, Gunther retains at SummerSlam.
Dragon Lee.
No, Dragunov.
Oh, I thought you said Dragon Lee.
Mm-mm.
I was like, wow, that's a curveball.
No, Dragon Lee is dethroning them.
Don't say that too loud. You're gonna put it in the air.
I mean, it would be good.
Yeah, but we gotta get that picture first. I want to see that picture first,
Yeah.
and then I want to see Finn or Damien what kind of transpires with that as well. But it's another clean sweep. Asa K and myself all agree the Ring General will be continuing his reign after SummerSlam and defeating the Honky Tonk Man in his IC reign. So we all say Gunta will retain. I mean, there's definitely arguments to be made for Drew, especially with his recent absence, whether it was due to injury, he wanted time off, whatever the real story may have been. Him coming back was very nice to see, and I'm very happy to see him back. And it's going to definitely be an amazing match, no matter what.
Yeah. I
But
mean, Drew, like, if Drew miraculously beat Gunther, he would be a great Intercontinental Champion. Like, I remember, like, when I was, like, getting into, like, WWE, Drew was Intercontinental Champion, and I actually loved his reign.
yeah,
I actually loved him as IC Champ. Uh, I thought he was a great, underrated IC Champ, and I loved it. So I wouldn't complain about Drew being IC.
no, this match is going to be 5 stars. These guys are going
Yeah,
to put out a show. So I'm just very excited to see that. But
this potentially might steal the show, but
yeah, yeah.
we'll
I,
see.
I think there's one other match that tosses it up there, and it's honestly I don't know if we're talking about it next, but it's the triple threat match, in my opinion. I think that might actually be an underdog of a match.
All right.
Willie.
I think Willie momentarily.
Willie's been terminated.
Heck.
My bad, y'all. I was taking care of something, but did everyone say their picks?
Yeah, it's a clean sweep for Gunther.
Clean sweep from Gunther. Okay. Well,
Yep.
no, Lewis in the chat says Drew, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from us, and 6, 7 for Gunther, 1 for Drew. 7-1 for the
Okay.
Intercontinental Championship to be retained. Yeah, I know. Sean says, Willie, where are you? My bad. I was just next door, and I'm out of breath, so don't blame me. I'm fat. Okay. Next is a singles match. What Logan Paul says the most viral match in WWE history. Ricochet versus Logan Paul. And I would be a madman if I didn't pick Logan Paul.
Wow, you are a fucking madman.
No, I'd be a madman if I didn't pick him. They're gonna give him this win. Do you think Ricochet's gonna get a massive push?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think
I mean, Logan's
Logan's
been
picking
on a
up this win.
losing streak.
Yeah, they
He
need
is.
to stop that. They need to stop that losing streak if they're gonna make Logan a big deal.
I think he's already a big deal.
True. All right, Wolf.
This was the hardest match for me to decide because this can go either way, in my eyes. Um, especially like because like they could very well run this back, and Logan could win that, or Logan can win this and Ricochet wins that, or but I feel like I should say Logan just to so he stops this losing streak, as because he is kind of being pushed down now. I think Ricochet could probably live with the L, but I don't. I'm going to say as an anime watcher, Ricochet is going to get plot armor. He's gonna get the what's it called? What he got on like around Christmas time when he tagged with Braun and Braun brought him to Samantha. Then Ricochet is gonna get energized. It's hard. I feel like this could be the very easily wrong choice, but I will say Ricochet.
Oh, okay.
It's not the wrong choice, Wolf.
Hot take. All
It's
right,
not a
well,
hot take. It's the truth.
Dylan, what's your pick then?
Ricochet, absolutely.
Holy shit.
Yeah, no, Ricochet, 100%. I mean, I feel like it's time for Ricochet to finally get the push that he definitely deserves. It's time for him to start being considered in that mid-card title run, U.S. champion, possibly IC champion down the road after Gunther does eventually get defeated by whomever. You know, seeing him maybe as a tag team champion with another high flyer or
Well,
just
Braun
another
Strowman. Just
yeah,
giving him a
or just
Braun.
with Braun
Yeah.
again, would be really nice. But like Kay, she also picked Ricochet, but our boy Asa is playing the smart hand and going Logan Paul.
Okay, so that is me, Asa, and Santo and Lewis. That's 4 for Logan Paul, and 1, 2, 3, 4 Ricochet. So Ricochet is in the majority, 3-4.
Yeah.
That is the most split that it has been so far.
Yeah.
Here in this
It's
predictions.
there's argument to be made about both. Logan being on a losing streak now is going to break it. Add a thing called at a big event called Summerslam makes sense for business wise, and if they're going to push Logan and do something important with Logan down the road, whether it's that Survivor Series or the Royal Rumble next year, whatever it may be, that that is a very good argument, but. I feel like the way that Ricochet's been getting pushed as of lately in these singles matches and stuff with Shinsuke, Tommaso, Bronson, it's time for him maybe to step out of that like C level booking and go back to like a C plus to a B level booking type of area and really get the push that I truly feel he deserves.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Next, well, on Wikipedia next, but I think this will be the main event likely. Roman Reigns defending the undisputed WWE Universal Championship against Jey Uso in a
Jimmy J.
tribal combat. And oh my god, this is another. My heart is telling me one, but my mind is telling me another. I
My
want Jay to win.
mind's telling me Roman,
My mind is
but
telling me Roman.
my body says J.
So yeah, my mind is going Roman Reigns. He's keeping it, and I don't want it to continue, but like many people in the lovely IWC say, I don't see Jay as world champion. I don't, and
I
it's
do.
sad. No, like he could, but it's like I think WWE
No, they
would
don't see
either
him as that.
no, they would either have Roman win it back or Jay would lose it in his first title defense against fucking whomever, like Solo or you
Yeah,
know
probably Solo or
Bobby or AJ or someone like that.
I
It's
I have a very
Jimmy.
crazy fan theory when you get to me, but I'll wait till we all select our picks because
yeah,
it's I think it's a wild one.
yeah. I'm going
It
Roman.
involves Cody Rhodes though.
Cody Rhodes, yeah, he's gonna get traded to SmackDown if he loses to Brock. Watch, um, but yeah, I'm going the tribal queef on this one.
The
Ro-
tribal queen.
tribal queef Roman Reigns.
Tribal
Wolf,
queen.
Wolf, who's your pick?
I know this is like 99% not going to happen, but I don't give a shit. Real tribal chief, right hand man, the main event. His name is Jey Uso. I need it. I don't
Wow,
care if it's
you're
a week
going
long reign.
crazy tonight, my man.
I don't
You're
care if
going
it's a week long
crazy.
reign. I want Jay to win. Jay deserves this more than anyone. Uh,
Okay.
so
Uh
it's locked down at SummerSlam.
Love that. All right, Dylan, what's your crazy prediction?
So I think if I want Jay to win
Hmm.
because I want the. So here's my quick theory. I think that the Brock and Cody match, Cody will win. Okay, so I'm kind of spoiling my next choice, but Cody will win. Having Brock be that free agent, Brock goes over to SmackDown,
Okay.
defeats Jay for the championship belt.
Oh,
Okay,
oh,
Holy
Brock
fuck.
goes on a tear for a while over in SmackDown.
oh,
That brings us to Royal Rumble that
oh.
Cody will most likely win.
Yeah.
Then at WrestleMania 40, instead of Roman and Cody, it's Brock and Cody for the championship. And the man that he had the most vicious feud with throughout all of this reign finally ends at
Throughout his
WrestleMania
entire
40.
career, more like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it finally ends at WrestleMania 40, night 2, when he defeats the Beast himself for the championship.
They're
That's
gonna
my
carry
theory.
this feud throughout like the next
I
fucking six
listen,
months.
but it makes sense because Brock's a free agent. If he loses to Cody, he's gonna take that animosity and he's gonna push it all down everyone's throat at SmackDown, and he's
Yeah.
going to be going crazy over there. More than less likely, Paul's gonna jump on the bandwagon of the Beast again, and we're gonna see a Brock Lesnar long-term thing for a while, but eventually, he will be slayed one final time by, of course, the man that beat him 2 times over 3 in that 3 saga match that we've been having with these two banana heads. And that'll be the end result, and Cody will finally finish the story.
Okay. Well, your pick is Jay though for this match, right? Jay Uso.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
What do Kay and Asa say?
Again, Ace is going with the smart choice, Roman Reigns, the tribal queef. And Kay is also having fun with her picks because she chooses Jay.
Ooh, so okay, so I said Roman, you two said
Asa said
Jay.
Roman.
Okay, so 1, and then I'm going off the chat. 2, 3 Roman. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Jay Uso. Holy fuck. Jay Uso with the majority to be the new
It's fine.
undisputed
And the
Universal
thing is, it
Champion.
actually would make sense because Roman is not featured on Payback, on Fastlane, or Survivor Series.
Yeah, that'd be weird to not feature Roman in like the pay-per-view that he started this Universal title
Yeah.
reign at. It's weird.
There's
Wait, not even Survivor Series?
no.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
guess who's featured?
think that's where Brock beats Jay.
Yeah, and then Roman
and,
might go on a massive vacation like when he loses.
because
That's
like
fine. That's fine.
guess who's featured on Survivor Series rather than
Brock
Roman?
Lesnar.
No,
Brock is featured. Oh no,
Jay and Jay.
Yeah.
Jay's fucking featured.
And
I love that.
I'm betting now Jay's opponent as champion will be Brock Lesnar.
Now
That'd be
the
wild.
thing is, I do have.
If Jay
maybe
keeps it
Jay
for
versus
Payback
Solo.
and Fastlane, that gives him enough time to build a nice story, give him the win, give the fans what they wanted.
Jay
which
can
is a
feud with
great
Solo.
moment.
Yeah,
And it's only 4 months, but it's 4 months of fun.
Yeah,
It's 4 months of fun.
Jay actually is featured on Payback and Fastlane.
Yeah.
The thing is, I've heard that like it's rumors, so it's gonna be like very low
Solo and Jay and
reliability.
Payback.
Supposedly Roman will main event Crown Jewel.
Yeah, because it's Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, so
Yeah, he's not missing that check.
maybe he goes on like a 2-month vacation, then comes back, rematches Jay. Jay wins, maybe. And then Brock, I guess to your theory, Dylan, Brock beats him at Survivor Series. I don't know.
That'd be
But
weird to have a
like
Jay
then
and Brock
wouldn't
feud.
make any of us happy to have him keep the belt for 3 weeks. Like,
well, at least in Wolf's theory, Jay would keep it for 2 or 3 months.
No, Roman would still be champ.
Oh,
Roman would still be champ after SummerSlam. Payback Fastlane comes. We don't see him.
If Roman retains.
If Roman.
Right. And then Roman and Jay fight each other again at Crown. Then he loses a crown to Jay. Jay then keeps it for 3-4 weeks tops. Loses it to Brock. Brock goes on a fucking powerhouse reign for God knows how long. Defends it on every show. And it's just he keeps it for Rumble Elimination Chamber, and then come WrestleMania 40.
Now I have another idea for this theory.
Goes to WrestleMania 40 night 2 against Cody, and Cody finally and maybe that's Brock's last match.
No,
I don't see that.
Brock is staying until at least WrestleMania 41.
Huh.
Yeah. So I have an idea with that theory. Rather than Cody, rather than Brock and Cody at Mania, if Brock does get the belt and go on to WrestleMania as undisputed Universal Champion, it might not be Cody. It might be Gunther.
Oh, Gunther versus Brock would be so good.
Yeah, he wins the Rumble.
Yeah, Gunther. Yeah,
Gunther wins the Rumble. But the thing is,
but now who dethrones Gunther before Mania?
Drew.
Is it Drew? Or is it Gable?
Either one. I don't give a fuck.
I still think it should be Dragunov, but I don't know what.
No, Dragunov ain't going to the main roster anytime.
He ain't going to the main roster. Get your head out of that fantasy land.
It should be Dragunov, but I don't know what they're doing. Maybe for all we know, it's going to be Priest.
Oh, Priest? Yeah, probably catches his money in the bank on the Intercontinental
Championship. Very well be Priest, or it could be McDonough or Balor or
McDonough. Where the fuck has he been? That's a story for another day. But we will move on to the WWE Women's Championship.
All right, we have quad main event. I forgot.
Yeah, no, this is the second main event that we're touching on tonight. Asuka defends against everyone's favorite Flair family member, Charlotte Flair, and Miss I don't know whether I'm a face or heel, Bianca Belair. And for me, I'm again. This is like a very common thing. I'm going to smart picks,
Mm-hmm.
but it could be a hot take at the same time. I'm going Charlotte Flair becomes the new WWE Women's Champion, pinning Asuka. And then after to give her what title reign number 15,
15.
and then she enters a feud like a one-on-one feud. And whatever happens there is
At
up for
Payback.
debate. Yeah, payback, and then Fastlane maybe Charlotte. Bianca
It's
wins it
Bianca
back.
and Asuka for Fastlane. And
Charlotte becomes
then
a 16-time champ, maybe by WrestleMania 40. But I'm going Flair becoming the new WWE Undisputed Women's Champion.
well, if
Wolf.
she becomes 16, she ties John.
She ties
17,
John
she
and
ties
Rick.
her father. 18, she beats them
No,
both.
17 she ties Rick and John. 17 she holds the most reigns.
Yeah.
I thought John's only 16 time.
Yeah, John and
Rick
Rick
is
are both
also
16
16.
time.
John
John
and
and
Rick
Rick.
are both 16 time.
Yep, they're both
Yep.
16.
I
Yeah.
thought Rick was 17.
Nope.
No.
But
Okay.
anyways, Wolf, who is your pick for this triple threat, part of the quadruple main event?
Quadruple main event.
Yeah.
I'm looking at these
These
of
wonderful
the
ladies.
chat, and I'm a little surprised. I am not picking Charlotte. I am picking the champion retaining. Asuka wins by pinning Bianca Belair. And then at Payback we get what's it called? Bianca versus Charlotte. I could also possibly actually I do have another possible theory. Asuka retains by pinning uh failing cash in Io Sky.
Oh, that would be painful.
And then we get at Payback Asuka versus Io, but
Well, that's good.
but still I would think I think I would say Asuka retains either by pinning a failing cash in by Io or um what's it called? Pinning Bianca. Uh I personally I think Io's failing her cash in either way. Um she could very well announce her cash in or something, but
Maybe.
I don't know.
Okay, so you got Asuka. Now, Dylan, who is your pick?
I also have Asuka, but pinning Charlotte.
Oh, okay.
Bold today, aren't we?
Oh, we're very bold.
Very bold.
Asuka pinning Charlotte, and the rematch is Asuka and Bianca at Payback. Asuka and Charlotte at Fastlane. Charlotte cashes in. I'm sorry. Charlotte wins at Fastlane. Io cashes in on Charlotte for a failed Money in the Bank cash in. I would
so
rather
Charlotte
see
would
the
beat Io.
two go at each other like everybody else does, but I don't think Triple A. I don't think the WWE has the wherewithal to realize that they would have one of the best women's feuds in a long time, having Io versus Asuka at either Payback, Fastlane, or Survivor Series. That's my theory, but I see Asuka retaining. Kay also, let me just double check. Kay also has Asuka retaining, and of course, Mr. Dominic Mysterio himself, Asa, is going with the safe choice, and it is also Charlotte Flair.
So nobody for Bianca Belair.
No.
No.
We are done with Bianca as champ.
Okay,
We need to make her relevant without the title.
So majority is saying Asuka retains, with a close second being Charlotte Flair,
Yeah.
and nobody for Bianca
Nobody.
Belair. That
Nobody
is
for
fucking great.
Bianca.
Nobody for Bianca. I think we've had enough of Bianca as champion anyway.
Yeah.
But
Plus, it
coming,
would help transition her.
yeah,
I still think like what's it called? Her getting pinned would actually really help turn her heel.
join the
Like
Hurt Business
official.
2.0.
She doesn't want to.
No?
No,
She doesn't
she
want to be
doesn't.
heel
She wants to
at
be
all.
like Cena.
Well, she
Uh,
wants to be the role model for all the little girls
yeah,
out there.
she wants to be the female Cena.
Yeah, but and that's great and all, but like, no, like,
I
let's
mean,
No,
she
try
doesn't
the
want
heel
heel.
thing.
to, but I think she would be like willing to. If
See,
like
I read
that's
she
what
said no.
I
She
didn't
was
read
pitched
anything.
the idea no, and she said no.
No, she just said like I like she would prefer not turning heel,
Okay, that
but
makes sense. I mean, that sounds more
I
like
think if
Bianca.
it like fits and if like is better
You know,
for like,
not for nothing.
her career.
If they did do a Hurt Business 2.0 and had Carmelo and Street Profits, of course, Asa's favorite tag team with the WWE, the Street Profits,
Oh yeah.
Bianca Belair, and Cedric and Shelton and MVP
We
and
get a
Omos.
full super group here.
That's
Omos.
Marvel's Avengers right there. You know what I mean? Like that right there is Marvel. You got Hawkeye, you got Black Widow, you got fucking
Hulk.
Thor, Captain America, Iron Man. You got the guy with the jewel in his head.
Vision.
Yeah, you got him. You got Spider-Man. You
Cedric
got
will
Guardians of the
definitely be Spider-Man.
Galaxy. You know what I mean? Like you got them all. You got them all. So I mean, who else do you need? Like at this point, like, even
that
like
would
a
be like
Nick Fury or whatever the guy
they're
John
big.
Favreau.
That would be their nexus.
Yeah, like I
Yeah,
need someone to play
that
the
would be
John
a
Favreau
pretty
character.
cool.
That would
super
be
group.
their nexus, literally.
What's it
Nexus
called?
of their generation.
OG Hurt Business, Street Profits, Bianca, Omos, Trick and
Carmelo, Trick.
MVP.
Yeah,
Wow.
it would be huge.
Wild.
Bring Tamina in there too. Give her something to fucking do. Put Tamina in there.
And if anything, Tamina would be like with Jay.
Oh yeah, no, Tamina.
Oh, yeah, no, she would join the
Tamina used to
Bloodline.
be
She'd be on Team
the
Jay,
manager
yeah.
for the Usos. Yeah, I
Usos.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
But moving on to the co-main event of the evening, Seth freaking Rollins
That's freaking Rollins.
defends the World Heavyweight Championship. I almost said Undisputed Championship against Finn Balor.
Balor?
And
Finn Balor.
for me, my pick is going to be the man who I want to see have a legitimate world title reign for the last 7 years. I'm going to go, especially with the Judgment Day holding all the gold, Finn Balor beats Seth for the World Heavyweight Championship. And it makes the most sense now, especially because Seth said on Impulsive, I might need surgery on my lower back and all that. Working an injury. So have Seth. I mean, sorry, not have Seth. Have Finn win the championship, and Seth can go away for a little while. He's been carrying Raw literally on his back. So give Finn the fucking belt. And my pick is Finn. Wolf.
I swear, if you go bold, you better just go home.
You're
just gonna have to go ghost after this. Like
no,
Danny Phantom.
I do have two results.
No,
in mind.
you must pick one.
Two pathways.
Two pathways.
Two pathways. It's kind of of the same idea, but not really.
Is two.
I can count.
All right, this is probably going to. You guys are probably going to go crazy for this.
It's Seth Rollins and then Damian Priest. Now
Uh,
it's 3.
yeah. So okay. So assuming it stays between Seth and
Seth and
Finn,
Finn.
I will say Finn. Uh, however, I
However,
What?
however,
would
Better not have Priest
and the
cash in,
world
Sean.
heavyweight champion Damian Priest.
So
you
which
think
one
that
do you
Damian
do, do
cashes
you
in?
actually pick?
If I mean,
If
No,
Damian cashes,
got,
you say Damian.
I would
But if
no.
it's
I
just Seth and
think
Finn, it should be
between
just
the
Seth.
two, Finn. Either way,
okay.
Judgment Day is having gold.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Either way, Judgment Day is having
Right, but you're saying that if Damian cashes in, it's Damian, not
it's
Finn.
Damien. Yeah,
But if Damien doesn't cash in, it's Finn.
It's
if
Finn,
it
not Seth.
doesn't, yeah.
Okay.
I very well could see Damien turning on Finn, and cashing in after Finn gets the win. Uh,
I do too.
No.
Oh, I do. They've
I
set it up
see
that
it,
way.
but I don't want it. I don't want it. Not yet. Not yet.
No, they need to like play that out more before that
I think
ultimately
playing that out
happens.
would be better. I think bringing in McDonough would be a good way to help uh, play into like why Damien would turn. Um,
Yeah, Finn favoring McDonough over Priest.
so I will say uh, Finn.
Okay.
I'll say Finn. I'll say Finn.
Okay,
That's a safe choice. Finn.
so far it is a clean sweep for a new world champion for Finn Balor. Dylan.
Finn and Ace and K said the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everyone thinks it's Finn.
Yeah,
everyone
it's
Finn.
Finn. You know, especially with the fact that Seth's been rocking an injury for a while. I think he wants to take that little bit of a break, spend some time at home, get healed up. He has plenty of time. He can come back Survivor Series. He can come back Rumble. Like I don't think we're gonna, we'll miss him, but like he's not a detrimental to the story that's trying to be told with the Judgment Day as of current, and I think that's why they've also planted this theory of Damien cashing in on Finn in our heads because, I think they kind of been telling us that Finn's going to win, but how long and is he going to get screwed again like he got screwed at Extreme Rules? But
Yeah.
now it's by his own friend and family. It's not just some guy. It's now someone he's been working with for a while now. So, I love fantasy booking like Wolf does. I would say almost the same thing. I do see also Damien going for the IC belt or US belt or something along those lines. Excuse me. But you know,
Maybe if Jay
if
wins,
the the
Priest
thing
cashes on
the
Jay.
thing the thing they could do
Jake.
the thing they could do to really screw with our heads is the moment the match starts, Damien cashes it in right there and makes it a
Triple
triple
threat.
threat.
And Finn pins
Finn and
Damien.
him work together to
Yeah.
take down Seth, but
Priest double crosses.
Priest double crosses Finn, and either Finn still wins out of this, or Damien wins, and the tension brews over the Judgment Day.
That would
I
actually be pretty sick.
I would like to see it as a triple threat because it now makes the story, it elevates the story now to a new level. Now you have somebody who you think is going to work with you, but the moment you hit the coup de grace and you get the pin, and then Damien breaks that pin, now the game has begun. Now who are you really fighting? And
Yeah.
Finn could pin Priest to get the belt because remember, Seth doesn't have to be pinned to lose.
Yep.
So
Nope.
Finn could pin Damien.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
because Seth
Damien
could be
pins Seth.
protected.
Right. Or Damien pins Seth or Damien
Or
pins
hell,
Finn.
maybe even
And
Damien. What's it called? What's it called?
Maybe
lie down
Damian pins Seth, and then that
for
would set
Finn.
up a Finn and Damian match
Payback.
because they didn't get pinned.
Maybe, but also it could very well be that Damien decides that lie down for Finn and
Yeah,
give
but it could
Finn
be a
the
ploy.
Oh
championship.
yeah,
Could be a
yeah.
ploy. Listen, this one is going to be interesting because either
Definitely.
Damien can make it really interesting by pulling out a crazy card by cashing in the money in the bank the moment the bell rings.
That's why I think this should be the main event.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a good argument there for it. Absolutely.
I mean, it
If,
technically is a main
if
event,
Damien
but
really wants to make this story truly about what we've been getting, the smartest play is to cash in that money in the bank the moment the bell rings. The
yes,
first time, not after the victor. Right as the bell rings, Damien goes to the ref. I'm cashing this in. Finn's like, what the fuck are you doing? This is my match. No, we're working together to beat Finn. Okay. They do their thing. Then all of a sudden, boom. Because maybe now Rhea's on the sidelines, Dominic's on the sidelines. They're wondering what the hell is going on because no one was talking about it. Damien just pulled this out of his, this is maybe something Damien's been thinking about the whole entire time. Remember, this is Summerslam. This is the biggest pay-per-view for WWE in the summer. So you
it's also
want to
where
pull all
most
of
of
these
their
shots.
it's also where most of their craziest moments of the year, most of them happen.
Exactly. This could be one of those moments. And this would make this moment wild. Because we've all seen the ending and then Damien cashes. It's like, cool, but let's elevate it let's make it a triple threat match now.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm going Finn, Asa, and Kay also go Finn. So it is another clean sweep for this match, Finn wise, if it's just one-on-one. But there's a lot here on the table for fun fantasy booking as we love to do here.
Yeah, whether or not it's Finn or Damien, it's a clean sweep that Seth is not keeping his world heavyweight championship
No,
by the end
sorry,
of the
Seth.
night.
And it's fine. He's given us 4 good months. He's kind of hasn't really defended it a lot, though he's been struggling with an injury and stuff. So, give him the time off. He deserves it.
All right. So, the final match here, in terms of official matches at least, hopefully not the actual main event. Cody Rhodes, the American roller coaster, now has his own documentary, Becoming Cody Rhodes, out now on Peacocks, which I cannot see.
Great
Barnett,
documentary.
Mr. Look at this face, Brock Lesnar. Cody. I'm going straight to the point. It's Cody. He's got to win this trilogy if they're gonna make him finish.
You with us?
I think
Really?
I think.
Yeah, am I good?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you are now. Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Sorry, my fucking Canadian internet. But Cody Rhodes wins.
Damn.
Cody Rhodes wins against Brock Lesnar because otherwise he does not finish the fucking story. I don't care what anybody says. And then maybe Brock becomes the champion instead of Cody. But Cody needs to win this trilogy if he's going to be a believable world title contender, whether or not it's world or undisputed universal. And maybe Cody pulls some underhanded tactics again, or hell, maybe he wins clean to end this trilogy off. Cody just beats Brock clean. And I'm going the American roller coaster. Cody Rhodes. Wolf.
All right.
If you say Brock, I'm coming to the fucking screen.
It's not Brock. No.
Okay.
It is Cody. I do have a surprise.
He's gonna say Randy, isn't he?
I am predicting a surprise another surprise for the night. So Cody will win. That ends this feud finally because I'm done with this feud. I don't need it anymore.
I've been done with this feud for the past 2 months.
Like I don't want to see Brock Lesnar going. Oh, look at this face and fight me.
Fight me.
I mean, thank you for the memes. Thank you for
Yeah,
the memes.
definitely.
Like I don't want to see another month or two of Cody
3.
being demolished by Brock Lesnar. And like no, it's over. I'm done. Um, but Cody will win, as he should. Um, at the end of the match, uh, when things break, things shatter. Bray returns and attacks Cody Rhodes.
That's bold. That's bold. I don't see that happening. Not gonna lie. I don't
I
see
think
Bray entering a feud with Cody.
I could see it, honestly. It would make sense given the history of Bray, but
Yeah, and
yeah.
Bray can bring up AEW in the Firefly Funhouse. That'd be great.
True. I also am going to provide an update.
Oh yeah, because NXT's going on.
Not a happy update. Uh, this ain't no breakup. I just gotta be my own man. Trick Williams to Carmelo Hayes.
No fucking way.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, so it's like a going our separate ways sort of thing.
And it looks like Wesley is confronting Mello.
Ah, see, yeah, Wesley loses the North American belt, goes straight to the NXT.
Good.
That's what we were all thinking.
Wesley versus Carmelo. Lyra Valkyria beats
No
Jason
mercy. That'd be a nice
Jane.
pay-per-view.
Oh, and Dragon Lee will face Dominic Mysterio next week. And Dragon Lee will have Rey Mysterio in his corner.
Oh no, the parking lot strikes again.
Why has
Gallus,
so much happened in the past 38 minutes? What?
Gallus blindsided Tony and Stacks.
Hey, not Tony. Why you gotta go to the
Alright.
NXT parking lot?
Alright, so
NXT.
Gallus wants payback.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Dragon Lee versus Dominic Mysterio, and Dragon Lee will have Rey Mysterio in his corner.
And the Dawn is going to. Oh, so Tony and Stacks versus all of Gallus. The Dawn is going to make a call to someone to even the numbers.
All right, who could be believable in the Mafia?
Me.
Yeah,
That's
no,
a
the
surprise, boy.
Italian blood.
I'm coming down.
Special guest partner, special guest enforcer Joe Pesci. Make it happen.
Oh, let's do it. I
Put
would
Joe
so
Pesci
pay
in there.
for that.
I
I'd
would.
pay for that.
I'd pay $50 for any pay per view. Joe Pesci's in, but
Oh my god! And now Corbin is.
why is so many things happening?
Okay, this is the latest thing. Corbin is now has confronted Chase U.
Good.
And is insulting Thea Hale.
I love Baron Corbin even more than I already do.
All right, so we might get Andre Chase and Baron Corbin,
or Duke Hudson versus Baron Corbin. They seem to like him.
Oh,
Holy shit!
breaking news again.
Breaking news.
38 seconds ago. NXT champion Carmelo Hayes and Wesley will team up to take on Noam Dar and Oro Mensah tonight.
Wow. Okay. That would be a dream team. But anyways, Wolf, your pick is Cody.
Yes, it is Cody and Bray.
And Bray attacks him. Yeah. Okay. Dylan, Cody or Brock?
Sweep across the board. Cody, the American roller coaster. Asa and Kay also say the same. We could sit here and talk 45 minutes about it, but I won't keep many people much longer because NXT sounds really good.
Yeah, I work full time.
Yeah, now you work full time. Look at you, man. You're all grown up now, aren't you happy?
Money.
But yeah, no, I mean, same things as you guys said. Bray return, I think, would be a really dumb idea for his next victim to be Cody Rhodes. It just prolongs this whole story thing for longer. I get it. We have a lot of time till WrestleMania, but that's not what I want. I'd rather Bray come back and do something else, be something else, have a different feud with somebody else.
I'd rather Bray feud with Riddle. Is that bad?
No, because you can definitely work in Randy with that and Alexa with that. You
Yeah.
can also work in, if Riddle goes down to NXT ever, Schism with that. There's a lot you could
Yeah,
do
bring
with
Joe
Bray and that.
Gacy and Schism into the Wyatt family. Make that new one that
Yeah,
they were gonna do with Eric Young and they didn't.
Yeah,
And it's like, yeah.
but nonetheless, like I want Bray to return, but I don't want Bray's next feud is with Cody. I don't think it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, because like, what are you
It-
gonna have Bray lose?
Bray
um,
Wyatt against American Nightmare versus the Nightmare.
No,
Like,
American Nightmare versus Eater of Worlds.
because
yeah, like that
well,
doesn't
no,
sound
I
good
mean
to
I
me.
could see Bray getting like a win or even two. Um,
But what does that do for Cody?
Yeah, Cody needs a
If
feud where he can
if
win.
the whole fucking thing for Cody is finishing the story, then get him to the fucking story point. We're still in the fucking prologue here, and the prologue's getting really boring
I mean,
and
I
dull.
wouldn't call that's the prologue. I mean, Bray. No, I
If
think
Drew
Bray
doesn't
and
beat
Cody would
Gunther,
actually be good.
no, if
Are you
Drew
gonna
doesn't
say
beat if Drew doesn't beat Gunther, Bray feuds with Drew. Drew versus
with
Bray.
Drew? Why
Yep,
Drew?
because it'd be good. Like Cody doesn't need a feud with Bray. I think it would be
Well, I
Drew.
don't know, but like,
There's no other
there's like,
big name on
Drew and
Raw.
Bray though, that'd be weird.
there's like no connection to Drew and Bray.
There's no
I
connection to
mean,
Cody and
you
Bray
could
either.
maybe
Well,
feud
yes,
him
there
with
is
Gunther.
because what's it called? Bray was technically did have a little connection as Husky Harris with Cody, um, when he was in OG NXT / Nexus.
Oh, Cody was Husky Harris's pro in NXT. Ah,
Yeah,
got you. Okay,
yeah,
never mind. I'm
yeah. Now
sorry.
you,
Cody Bray.
yeah,
Give
now
it,
you
give it to me.
see.
Yeah. Now there's a
Because of
connection.
that, yeah, give me a fucking break.
Long-term booking, bitches.
No bullshit ass booking.
I
That's
mean,
what that
Bray
is.
is always like always
All
trying
right,
to
cut the
like
show.
cut
We're
off
done
his
here.
past and
Long-term
whatnot, and
booking.
like
Long-term
so like
booking,
he
my
could
ass.
That's what
play it
Triple
off
H
as
is
like
obsessed
cutting off
with,
his
man.
Husky Harris.
Triple H is obsessed with taking shovels and burying people.
Especially their women, but that's a story for another day.
Yeah, but like the thing is, if what's it called? I mean, if
I don't know who else they'd have Bray feud with. No big names on Raw.
it wouldn't be on Raw. It would involve a certain somebody that if he
Oh
retained
yeah,
his cousin Roman,
No.
if Roman
You're
retained, it
making me
would
not
stay
want to
Roman
watch
and Bray at
wrestling
Payback.
anymore, Wolf. With this booking, you're not making me want to watch WWE.
I'm
You're making me
sorry,
want
I
to
mean,
revert
Bray wasn't
straight to the
drafted. It is
Payback.
possible.
Payback is literally the next pay per view.
And
If
that's
Roman
where Roman
retained,
didn't pin
Yeah, I want to be
Bray.
paid back for all of this missed time and opportunity we all fucking lost out on.
Oh,
but
wow.
no, I mean regarding Riddle though, if Riddle is involved at all, then probably Randy will come back and probably not take a bump though because he's not cleared. But
He'd just be a manager.
well, he'll
Randy would just,
be there and be like, I don't know,
I got your back, blah, blah, blah. You know,
I don't know. Well, we'll find out. But
we'll see. But anyways, that was our SummerSlam 2023 predictions. I want to thank everyone who participated in the chat, especially taking part in some nice, clean sweeps. I want to thank Wolf Ferris and Dylan of the Last Week in Wrestling podcast, and in spirit, Asa and K Fabulous of the No Bones in Wrestling podcast for saying their predictions on this lovely Tuesday night. I won't keep everybody long, especially if you got to work tomorrow like moi. And if y'all want to watch a bit of NXT as well in the second hour. Tomorrow, Dylan's channel, AEW Dynamite Watch Along. If I can tomorrow, you will also see our next Universe Mode pay-per-view, Double or Nothing, which is booked by Dylan of the Last Week in Wrestling podcast. Main event, Tony Khan versus Tony Schiavone in a who's a better booker match.
I mean, come on, that is the greatest fucking match of the night. If that shit doesn't main event, I don't know what will.
I don't book the cards. I just play them.
That is an
And
absolute
you
fire
were
match.
complaining about my booking.
I wasn't
man, I wanted
complaining
to
about
have
your
Not-
booking.
not
I was
you,
complimenting.
him.
Listen, man.
Oh,
Listen,
Not
I
you,
wanted to
him.
have fun. Tony Giovanni's not even a booker, so that's what makes it even fun about
so
it. And
Dylan,
Tony Khan is
define Dylan. Define who's a better booker match. Is it a ladder match with a briefcase? Is it 1-on-1? No holds barred.
last man standing match.
You already have last man standing match. You're gonna have two.
Oh no! I don't want that then. No.
Last man standing matches in
Let's
2K
do a
are cancer.
cage match.
Tony Khan.
Who's a better booker cage match style?
No. Okay.
Now,
All right.
now we got something cooking.
Okay. Well, there you go.
No,
Expect
you know
that.
what?
Well,
No, you know what? Submission.
you're pulling
match.
events. Submission match.
Submission match.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't know what submissions Tony Khan and Tony Giovanni are gonna.
Me
cook
neither,
up.
but we're gonna see. We're gonna hopefully see tomorrow night. I tell you that. That ought to be great.
Okay. Well, yeah, expect that sometime this week, if not tomorrow. AEW Double or Nothing, our fourth pay-per-view in Universe Mode history. Check out all the other Universe Mode episodes. There's a playlist on my YouTube channel there. We are currently at 856 subscribers last time I checked. So thank you so much for that. And yeah, this has been your boy, Willie Does Wrestling. That has been the ever so passionate fantasy booking king, Will Ferris. Also a member of APW Represent. Go and check that out. And Dylan of the Last Week in Wrestling podcast, the Macho Nacho himself. And we will see you in the next video. Be good, people, and peace. Later.